Good evening. Well, it's Friday. It's, where are we now? 8:10. Just taking out Snow for even a little wander. We're not going to go very far. Just going to go around the Legamonte for a little walk with her and see how we get on. I mean, she hasn't really been that happy today. She's been sleeping all day, so I haven't really made a film this. Even though this morning was quite nice, doesn't been much going on. I thought I'd wait to do something worth doing. So I bought myself one of those cheap little GoPros quite a while ago, not recently. So I just thought today, as I had nothing to do, I'd set it up and have a little look what I'm doing with it. I haven't done any filming yet with it, but I've got it working. So I brought it out with me today to have a little play with it. The plan is to put it on my bike. So when I go for rides on my bike, I can make short little films to show you. Just something a little bit different, isn't it? So I'm just going to go around the Legamonte. There's quite a few people around tonight, you know. Sort of. It's feeling a bit drafty today, even though a lot of people are wearing shorts and t-shirts. I've gone and put my trackies back on to try and warm up a little bit. I did feel a bit cold a little bit earlier. That's no, she's sort of woken up a little bit, but she just said she just seemed so tired today. She just hasn't wanted to do anything today but sleep. So when I go down the beach on a longer walk, these are all the little roads I take to go down. It's nice to go a little bit off track sometimes, have a look at what's a little bit further. But I do reckon it's going to rain tonight, just looking at that sky. It's ever so dark. I'm not at all technical minded. You know, I do find it a terrible job to use gadgets and things, computers and things like that. I was introduced to this iMovies. What I do is a couple of iPhones and iMovies. So I don't know how I'm going to get on with this new cheap GoPro I bought. Just have to see how it goes on. I'm quite looking forward to using it though, giving it a go. Well, it's supposed to be quite easy. It must be quite easy because millions of people do use them, don't they? Look how dull it's over there. We can't see much of a difference between the dark clouds on the top of the mountains. I'll just say my hellos just so I'm walking around here. I've got hello to Lorraine and John and your two dogs, and hello to Tony and Carol. Hope you're both having a pleasant time. I understand you both watch my films every day, so I hope you're having a good day. I was asking my video I did yesterday, this hotel block here, what is the name of it? So we're just going to go around because I'm not too sure what it is. So I'm just going to go and have a look and see what the name of it is. Oh, there you go, the Lagoon Centre. Hope that's the one you were talking about. It's the only one I could think which one it would be. So that's the hotel. Mind you, if it's not the one, please let us know and I'll have a look for the other one. God, I don't think it's going to be long at all until we get a bit of rain, actually, to be honest. I'll continue my walk anyway. That is the bridge I went over on my last video. So, as I said, it's everywhere. It's very close round here, isn't it? I tend to always bring Snowy around the same sort of places. You know, I suppose there's about half a dozen I'll choose from. This is the first time I've ever been round here with her. I thought it'd be nice for both of us to have a little look. Obviously that is the wooden bridge that I would normally go over with her, which is just there. So we're just going to go have a little look, see what's a little bit further around. If you find it hard to do steps, there is also a very useful slope to come down, which doesn't take you that much further out your way. I brought you down this road before, the road we're looking at now, but normally we're a lot further down where we come off on one of the side streets up there. So there's another different way I haven't brought you on before. I mean, they all link up together. So whichever way you just have a look around, you're going to see what you're looking for. And if you do get lost, which you can't, you always find something that reminds you that's a bit familiar. Like that complex there, that hotel, that's a Marinus. So we're really not far away from anywhere that's starting to look familiar, are we? We see a lot more of these lovely little villas, houses, townhouses, whatever you'd like to call them. I mean, I think they're absolutely beautiful myself, I really do. They've got, each one's got its own character. So if you come out this road here, if you head towards the right, that would take you down to the Magic Roundabout we've been to so many times, round down to your Lidl's and that sort of area. You've got a nightclub down there and some other bars and lovely restaurants, all local places. Just here, right opposite, there's a decent sized spa shop that opens obviously in season. That sells everything you could possibly need for your stay. Yes. It's quite a well stocked up shop, to be honest with you. It's got everything you could possibly need. As I was saying, down this road there's Club Mac, and there's the Aqua Park, the water park that you can't see. It's on the right hand side down that road. It is part of the complex, the Club Mac complex, so if you do come here you can use it as many times as you like free of charge. Well, free, I say free, it's obviously included in your holiday package, isn't it? Now up this road here you've got lots of restaurants and bars, gift shops and a supermarket, Roski, right at the top. That is the one where I did the film the other week, and the cake shop is just round the corner from it, Roski. So these are some of the bars. There's a little amusement arcade just there with a few children's rides in it. And then you've got all these bars up here. It's quite strange actually, because Snowy, if she can hear dogs barking, which we can, she doesn't affect her at all, you know, she just completely ignores them. But if there's a dog or any form of animal on the television, she goes absolutely crazy, to a point that I have to turn the TV on pause, you know, turn it over, turn it off, that sort of thing, because she really upsets her, distracts her enough when she sees them on telly. So any of these roads you can see now, there's one we passed a second ago. That one there is one a little bit further up with the cake shop on. Doesn't matter which one of these you take, it will take you to the Bellevue club area and all the strip and all the tourist shops and tourist restaurants and all that sort of thing you could be looking for. So all that is to my left. Don't know which road you go up to. It's about, I don't know, 5 minute walk at the most, that sort of thing. It's really not that far at all. And now this is the Eroski I was telling you about. That's not a great deal further up than here. So I'm going to take you on a little trip to the left, which obviously is closed now, but that's where my favourite Bakeries is. Which, need I say, it's only a treat. It's nothing we have all the time. So they have lots of sort of cafe bars floating around, which they sell their own cakes and things, which are absolutely gorgeous. And in the summer they have a couple of chairs, a couple of tables and some chairs outside, and they sell tea, coffee and cakes and things like that, which is there. So it's quite nice to have a drink in the afternoon, and the prices are quite reasonable as well. I do have to be a little bit careful with walking snowy now, as you can imagine, because as the days are getting hotter, it doesn't make a lot of difference with the lockdown at the moment. We're only allowed a few hours walk a day, in the morning and the evening. But when that's a fire station, by the way. But when the weather gets hotter, I do have to think about her and her paws a little bit. Even though she does love the walks, I do have to think about what's best for her, obviously. So it'll be less walks with Snowy, and as long as the weather's nice, it'll be bicycle riding, as long as I get my GoPro working, obviously. And then car trips to a little bit further afield, down the east coast, the south, you know. It's all different places that are lovely to visit. Unless you go out of the town a bit, maybe to the port or the Alcudia Old Town or what, this part of Alcudia is so very small. As you can see, all the roads all link into another. The hotels are a lot of the hotels, I should say, really, are very central to where we are. Really lovely to see people on their bikes. It's just a pleasant place to be honest, if you're not familiar with this area, I should say. As you can hear now, the wind started to pick up now. So, you know, I think we are going to be in a bit of storm tonight. So what we've done really is a circle, haven't we? We started in that corner there, just by the Jolly Roger. We went all behind these villas and apartments you can see there. And then we joined back at a path, just over there, somewhere over there by the Club Mac. And then walked obviously back round here. It's really nice for everyone to be sending me the messages how much they're missing the place. You know, it's really nice to see that so many people are watching my films. I've had such a jump with them since we've had this sad lockdown, as it were. So I'm just pleased to be able to give you something to keep you ticking over, as it were. So we're just at the ranch, the horse ranch on the right, and we're going to take a walk back to the Bellevue and back to the apartments again. So as per normal, I hope you enjoyed today's film, short but sweet. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Join my Facebook page, which is obviously Loving Life Mallorca, and take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio for now.